As you might have seen here, check is also a bill of exchange drawn on a specified banker, not expressed to be payable otherwise on demand. Includes an electronic image of truncated check or a check in an electronic form. It is said here is that the check is also a bill of exchange. What? Check is also a bill of exchange, but with only one difference, that check is drawn only on the banker, but bill of exchange may be drawn anybody including a banker. So bill of exchange may be drawn on a banker as well as on any private individual, but check cannot be drawn on private individual. It can only be drawn on the banker, and it is always payable on demand. It is not payable at maturity. Check is always payable on demand. It is never payable at maturity. Then up to this original definition of check, but subsequently in the year 2000 amendment, they included this. Now, electronic image of truncated check. Truncated check means the check which is a mirror image of a check is stored in a security system so that others cannot have a access to it in an whether with a digital biometric form of digital signature or not, asymmetric cryptogenic form. What they say? Asymmetric cryptogenic form. What does that mean? That is, I will explain you simply about this one, that say a check which is a mirror image is taken. A mirror image is taken, it is stored on an electronic device through a secure system, means only the authorized person can have access. That is, you can see the front portion of the check, back portion, as if you are seeing a human being or a real object. Cryptogenic form means 3D, dimensional, multi-dimensional image you get. Any side, front, side, back side, any side you can turn it from top to bottom. You will get that multi-dimensional effect, that is called asymmetric cryptogenic. So what happens in that? That is called truncated check. Truncated means it is mirror exact image of the check. It will give you the impression as if you are going to see the real check. It will be similar to that. That is called electronic cryptogenic. Then next comes or a check in an electronic form. Or a check in electronic form means what again it says, when you take the check, you can transmit or transfer or receive any number of images of the more. You have one original check, you take number of images which can be transmitted through a system and it can be received by anyone. So when you truncate it, what happens? You transfer it through a medium, through clearinghouse. Clearinghouse can be transmitted. Thereby, the physical movement of check can be restricted or prevented. Previously, anywhere in the world, you present the check. Normally, it takes 3 days because of certain regulations, but it will not take. In the electronic form of a check, what happens? Clearing will be done in a split second. Suppose a check is being issued from New York. You deposit a check from New York here in a local bank in Chennai, you deposit it. Normal course, it will take 4 weeks. Why? Because the check will be sent back to the same bank where it was issued to New York. They will send it by post, there they will clear it, then they will send it. But now what they do? Truncating means they, through system, they send it. There they will get it through password, they can have an access. They open and see it, then they will immediately, they will say it is a genuine check, ultraviolet red rays, all these rays are there. Those rays will be there, detected if there is a duplicate one, like false currency note. Suppose the currency note is counterfeit currency note, they can find out like that, they can find out there. So immediately what happens, he will immediately see whether check is original, immediately will clear it. So a check in a foreign country taking 4 to 6 weeks, within 6 minutes, 6 seconds, it can be cleared. That is the advantage. That is why even a Delhi check, a Bombay check, you deposit with the third day, it is cleared. Next day they clear it. Because they process it takes that, but electronic will not take it such a long. So this is all called the electronic. This amendment 2000 only this was brought out. What is the difference between check and bill of exchange? You take down the difference between bill of exchange and check. Make a partition left hand side. Make a partition left hand side bill of exchange. Make a partition left hand side bill of exchange. Right hand side check. Right hand side check. Right hand side check. Now first point, bill of exchange is defined under section 5 of the Negotiable Instrument Act. Bill of exchange is defined under section 5 of the Negotiable Instrument Act. Check is defined under section 6 of the Negotiable Instrument Act. Check is defined under section 6 of the Negotiable Instrument Act. Second point, bill of exchange may be drawn. Bill of exchange may be drawn on any person, including a banker. Check shall be drawn only on banker. Check may be drawn only on banker. Point number 3, there is no statutory protection in the case of bill of exchange. In the case of check, there is a statutory protection. Fourth, bill of exchange needs acceptance. Check does not require acceptance. 5. Notice of dishonor to be given. Notice of dishonor to be given. 5. No notice of dishonor. No notice of dishonor to be given. Then sixth point, grace period should be given. Here, no grace period. Point number 7, needs to be stamped. Does not need stamped. Needs to be stamped. Does not need to be stamped. Does not need to be stamped. For eighth point, no crossing. Crossing allowed. Crossing allowed. May be countermanded. May be countermanded. Cannot be countermanded.